This fall, Duluthians will head to the polls to choose a few new city councilors. 2 of the council's 9 seats are considered at-large, meaning the entire city will vote to fill them. 5 candidates are currently running for the 2 spots, including incumbent Terese Tomanek, Jordan Johnson, Estrin-Haire, Derek Medved, and Zach Motor. We invited all 5 candidates to our studio to give you a chance to learn a little more about who they are. Why would you like another term?
You know, I think we still have a lot of work to do, and I have the experience and the relationships to continue doing the work we've done.
Tomanek currently serves as the city council president. A retired chiropractor, she says if she wins another term, her priorities will include community safety, vibrant neighborhoods, and the budget.
On every level of government, the budget is going to be really tight, from federal, county, state, and the city. We're going to have a really tight budget this year, and we need to be really diligent about how we spend taxpayers' money.
Estrin-Haire is a business owner living in Lincoln Park. He's running due to what he says is a lack of representation on the council for Duluthians.
The constituents are the reason that you're serving. That should be the main reason. But lately, the citizens are passionately telling the city council what they need, and they're getting ignored.
One of the biggest issues facing the city that he wants to tackle is housing.
We've got to stop the corporate ownership of single-family homes. You've got to get more property owners, homeowners in those houses instead of the renters. The renters, that's what we have apartments for. We need to get rid of Airbnb and the short-term rentals. That's taking too much housing away.
Derek Medved, a former city councilor, owns a chain of convenience stores across the city. After resigning to focus on that business, he's now returning to politics.
I'm very passionate getting back into public service, and I want to finish the job that I started and write the commitment that I told Duluthians I would commit to.
A commitment he says includes housing and competitive funding for city employees.
We're losing people. The police department, fire department, they have massive amounts of overtime because we're short-staffed. And so what does that look like on a day-to-day operation basis? But also, we want to talk about things that are important to people.
Jordan Johnson works for the American Indian Community Housing Organization. His run is out of a desire for transparency and accountability for local officials.
So I feel like I will be a very effective elected official, city council at large, and have a comprehensive vision of what our city would look like, and would love to work with people to kind of make that happen.
Johnson, like all of the other candidates, says housing is a priority, as well as community safety.
So how do we build up that kind of community feeling within our neighborhoods, where we know what's happening throughout our neighborhoods? If there's concerns that we are noticing, that we make sure that we bring attention to that.
Finally, Zach Motor, who's an entrepreneur born and raised in the city.
Our representation needs to be representing the people. So when things like that are going on, you see an opportunity, you take it. You got to be the change you want to see, right?
For him, priorities include downtown revitalization and, of course, housing.
People need a place to stay, for one. So housing is of the utmost importance, especially if we're looking to build our city's population. We got to have places for people to stay that are already here and to look forward to them coming.
On August 12th, the field will be narrowed from 5 to 4, who will then go on to face off for the 2 seats in the November election. For WDIO, I'm Alex Sapp.